One of my problems with the way rosters are built now is there are fewer and fewer American players playing. I'm concerned, I really am, Don, about what the future looks like. And tied to it is a bunch of players also leaving because people grow up with, in some cases, I think it's bullshit, this idea of like Europe.
Right.
Well, what does that mean? That will always be the case. But how do we keep more players here?
That's a great question. So with my U.S. soccer hat, the only time I can truly root and be a fan, and I'm a nervous fan, that's why I could never work for a team, is when I'm wearing my crest and I'm watching the national team. And I want our national team to be great and lift up the sport with all of the energy that they've been able to do when they're successful. And you guys have seen that. I think it's a gift and an honor in an unprecedented way to wear a crest on your skin and represent your country. At the same time, we have to have a sport and a league that is really popular, and we're competing against the rest of the global football community. So fans who say, oh, I don't watch MLS, I watch the Premier League, they're not watching it because there are English players on the field.
Right.
It's because the quality of play and the energy and the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat in the product is what inspires them. So there is a friction and a conflict between those two things. I think the answer to it, and I'm a big fan of what Cindy and JT Batson have done. They have turned that federation into a powerhouse.
Agreed.
Riding the wave of the World Cup commercially, philanthropically, signing Mauricio, who's the biggest MLS fan I think we've ever had, believes in our league more than I think any coach has. So there's a great dynamic. JT is now running this program of the US way, and how can we continue the development pyramid with MLS Next and our academies at the top. If there's a way for us all to get together and figure out how to solve this problem, I'm into looking into it. I was reminded at the game, no American national team eligible players on Miami, and I think we had 3 or maybe 4 on Vancouver. I don't know that that is a positive, wearing the hat I wear, commissioner hat and national team, supporter, but we'll announce today the best ratings we've ever had. It was an incredible game. It had global energy. We had Leo lifting a trophy. We had Thomas Mueller clapping his hands. Sebastian Berhalter was a storyline. So that's why these jobs aren't easy for all those haters out there.
I remember I was telling these guys earlier, I sat in your office, I don't know how many years ago, and you looked at me. It was the first time this really hit me, and you said, Landon, this job is really fucking hard. Right?